And, they just like being in front of the community. They've seen it before they're a senior, so they've seen it 1, 2, 3 years if they're a sophomore, junior, and like even talking about Cobbins, CJ, his oldest brother, he was a ball boy being around, so it's CJ and Cam and now Jermaine, so he's been around the expectations as well just because of his family. But most of them are like that in a small town. You got one that had a brother that played football in 15 or 16, or my brother was on the state championship team. All that stuff, when they get to talking about that, it just lets them all know they got something in common, and they kind of make it work. It's in my opinion, it's better than any church you'd ever go visit, because you go sit down in a church, man, everybody kind of looks alike if you look around that church. But when you come in this locker room, man, it's a lot of different things, but God, they all like want to act right. Like it's sport, and it's high school sports, and that's what it can bring you if you do it in the right way. And man, our locker room's special like that. They're all good kids, man. They will not last here if they're not good in their fiber, or they won't realize they need to change a little bit to be good, or to like the dude that comes in the locker room with them. That's just what we believe in. Sometimes kids can't find that mix, but most of the time they can, and they exist in here. But they're all good kids. Those 3 you interviewed today, you spoke of Hurst and Jermaine and Woodson. Woodson is probably the one that I would tell you that's in the middle of the other two. Hurst, very quiet. We'll never hear a thing from him. I think we knew what we had with him and their maturity level when Hurst is one of your leaders, and up front, you got Rawls that's going to be here every day, and the Norman kid. And you've got some good kids in that group. And there's not a lot of them, but they seem to be like they're our line and our tailback, if you want to just take a snapshot of our team. So we're fortunate for that, but they're good leaders. They may not bark that much, but there won't ever be the time that this door's open and they're not here. So,
oh my gosh, it has been amazing. He has been a football fanatic. He's been on the field since he was 3 years old. But high school, he's just really gained knowledge and experience, and he's got such a great support system. But watching him run the ball and score has just been fun.
Say Hurst, he's just a product of his work. He's the hardest worker we got, and he gets better every single day, every single rep. He's never taken anything off. It's 100% full speed, and it shows in his preparation. It's just a pure result of his work.
Cason, I've been playing with him since middle school, so I always know, I know he's gonna go out there and do his thing. I don't know. That's a big thing for him. He keeps progressing each week.
I think it's big for him. It's just confidence. I don't coach Cason a lot on, being an athlete, throwing the football. He's proved he can throw the football, so I don't really want to correct him on how to throw the football. I might correct him on where to throw the football, but just confidence on him, calling the play in the huddle, talking to O-line, reading different coverages on defense. So talent's always been there, so I don't want to say, he's just tremendously upgraded in talent, but I see a big confidence boost this year, especially with the playoff run last year. I think that's where it all started. So a lot more confidence in the season, a lot more pressure on his, not necessarily pressure, but a lot more leadership on his shoulders this year than last.
From week 1 to week 15? From week 15, I saw a big change. I saw just showing more confidence in myself, knowing where I can put the ball, and showing more confidence in my guys too. I mean, knowing where they can make a play, and them knowing that, all right, Cason can give me the ball right here, just go make a play.
You look at your group when you got people like Cooper Dossett, Cooper Rawls, Caden Norman, and Cortavius Herring up front. If you're talking about seniors, they really almost all carry like what Hurst is. They're all kind of quiet. They're just all workmanlike. And then you got to mix in like what Woodson's going through. He's kind of in the middle of age and personality. You got Bryce Baldwin, which is our backup, or we're obviously you can see the other night he can do other things, and that'll be a big deal on what our football team probably is, like what he can do, because he's not going to sit on the bench. He's too good of a kid and a player to do that. But he's another one that's just kind of mild-mannered, if you will, just kind of comes to work.
Impressed with him overall. He's just put in he's put in hard work, and it's just good to see it pay off. And anyway, we had no doubt he's got the talent, so it's just, and getting the ball from Case and Woodson, that doesn't hurt anything either. So we're very proud of it.
Same for me. He works so hard, gives it 110% every day. So it's great to see him making some plays out there.
And then Jermaine, he was a freshman last year, and he came in, he did his thing, and he earned a spot and worked, and he's going to do it again.
He does what he's supposed to do. He talks a little bit, and they all listen to him. They all listen to each other.
I mean, I'm expecting big things. He's a great player. There's no doubt about it. You talk about those rankings, and sometimes you question it. I think they got it right here. If he can stay healthy and keep growing physically, he's grown really well in the off season. He looks really good, and he's got a great head on his shoulders and a great family pointing him in the right way. And so, just hope I can stay out of the way and lead him in the right direction.
I knew this team was talented just because of the senior class. I knew the junior class was loaded. It's just got a great pipeline of students coming in. So to say I'm surprised at 5-0, not necessarily, but maybe the way they got there.
They do activities and hang out after school and on the weekends. I just think it's just a brotherhood that they have, and it clicks and it works.
And we're here live at the Nest, where tonight Social Dweeb Sports is going to bring you a fantastic matchup between the Pearl Cone Firebirds
yes,
and the Springfield Yellow Jackets. And for all intensive purposes, they're playing for the district lead.
Yes, sir. The district title, like you said, if you look at everybody else's record, these are the best two teams in this region, and they're going to fight for it here tonight.
And this one's going to have a lot of fireworks, because you got athletes after athlete out there on the field for both teams. And even though Pearl Cone is 1-4, you have to consider that they have played some of the top teams in the state.
Coach, their schedule has been a gauntlet. Tonight, the 5-0 Springfield Yellow Jackets welcome the Firebirds of Pearl Cone in the Springfield to kick off Region 6-4A competition. The Firebirds come in off a dominating win against Kenwood that was ended in the second quarter due to lightning delay last Friday night. Pearl comes in 1-4, but with those three, Coach, 3 of those 4 teams being undefeated, and 3 of the 4 teams went to state title games last year. 2 of the 4 being 2024 state champs. This team is battle-tested, physical, fast, and disciplined, Coach. We got a dandy here tonight in the Nest.
Woodson takes it straight ahead, got a lot of running room, puts a stiff arm on, and takes it into the end zone.
Boom, baby!
burst up the middle, finding a hole, and takes it into the end zone. And with Hurst to his left, puts Cobbins on the jet sweep, got some room, he's got his first down, he's got his touchdown!
Boom, baby!
Looking to throw, throws it across to Baldwin. Baldwin running down the field, gonna take it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Bryce Baldwin, touchdown jacket.
Bryce Baldwin with the catch and the touchdown.
That wears this, and it is me. One person, that's it. You guys are fighters. You're the ones that own this team that I want to go to war with, and none of that freaking changes. All right? Sir. It's all me. All right, right there trying to overcoach. I'll wear it. It is what it is. When you're in a game like that, we got to find that one more play, right? Sir. I should have let y'all play, but damn if you didn't all night long. All right, and we know when it comes back to the end, regardless of what this happened anyway, that's our goal sitting right over there. Just like he told them all week long, this is who we got to beat. All right? Sir. It's a fight. It's a war. Sometimes you lose, and I don't have any good medicine for you right there besides to tell you I love you, and if I'm going to war with anybody, it's the team in the black and the gold, all right? Sir. I don't have anything for you to make you feel better, and that's why that I want to go to war with you, because I know your feelings are hurt. I'm not proud of that. I'm proud to be with fighters. But it is what it is, guys. It's over with, all right? We'll move on to the next one. It ain't no different sitting up here with a win. Hey, we'll be on to the next one, all right? It just feels a little bit different. I'll see y'all in the morning. I love you, all right?
Sir.
right here, all right? You can cry about it, all right? And we can let that derail us, or you can freaking get better. Like, those are the only 2 options, all right? Doesn't matter, get freaking better, okay? We're gonna see him again, all right? This isn't the playoffs, our season's not over. We're coming into film tomorrow, and we got practice all week next week. We got a freaking game on Friday, okay? So get your freaking head up, all right? I know it sucks. There's no medicine, that's the reality. It sucks, nothing we can do about it now. Let's get better, all right? That's it. Doesn't matter, get better.
Sir. One of them, you won't get another chance. Does everybody understand what I mean? Yes, sir. If you decide to foul and not get better, you won't get a chance. But if you decide to get better and you come to work every day, you're going to get another chance, no doubt. Okay, but what decision are you going to make? I'm sorry. Wouldn't go to war with anybody else. Can't wait to get to work next week and get that shit out of my mouth. You got me?
Doesn't change. Goals ain't changed. Let's go.
Go, bro.
SB2 on me! SB2 on 3! 1, 2, 3! SB2!